to Session 0 of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. This is Session 0, whereupon I will go through like character creations and trying to explain shorter what this module is about to both the players and you guys, of course. And then also there are not supposed to be gameplay this session, but this will be a shorter one. But next session will of course be they traveling along the way to do all the chapters and such. And we'll unmute and make sure that everyone can do their thing.
Whole kind of
Hello,
destroy
everyone.
town aspect, really. Hello.
Hello.
There he is.
Hi.
Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Session 0 of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
Session 0.
Yeah, Session 0.
Can you actually type it in the chat what this one's called, just so I can actually label this notebook?
In the D&D chat? Sure. And on...
Wait, is this the first time I'm not going to actually have to do a recap in 8 months?
Yeah, this
No,
is
just recap how it ended last time.
Damn. That's slightly weird. No one gets to roll it. That'll be a D6 now, huh?
Yeah, it will...
If that's still the thing.
Yeah, it's a D6 now. Down to D6 again.
Hi.
It's just weird. I'm looking at my character sheet here, and basically, Salroth could literally throw all of his weapons and armor off, and basically just headbutt him and kill him.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And now you name on the Owlbear had to sort of change from Salroth to I guess
Yeah.
Mahui. I guess it would.
No, it's Maho.
Maho. Because I thought that you made a pun because you are an owl. Well, no, you're not. You're a cat.
No, I'm a cat. Mine's a Tabaxi. Tabaxi, even.
Yeah, Tabaxi. I know. I'm familiar with that.
Well,
Funnily enough, as much as I love cats, I have never played a Tabaxi.
Well, me and Kat were, even before the last one ended, we knew what was coming, obviously. So we sat down and we were like, we could make some characters that kind of like, what's the word? They kind of like help each other. So he went melee and found what he was going for. So I went range because I wanted to try something instead of being a tank. Because I always gravitate sword shield, Unga Bunga style. That's me.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, sorry, I'll go ranger. So he picked his, I sorted mine. I'm like, finally figured everything out, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we made the backstory and everything, and now we've got to redo it, which is like, we don't have to redo the whole thing, but
just kind of tweak some things.
Yeah. So I'm a Tabaxi, and
okay.
he's an owl. So it's the whole cliche bird and cat, but they're not enemies.
And there's gonna be 2 soldiers.
I love it.
There's gonna be 2 what?
Soldiers.
Oh.
I did choose a drow sorcerer this time. Because I wanted to play a drow last campaign, but for some reason I didn't get to play one.
Yeah, the secrets are like massively screwed over there.
I'm not blaming you, Dan, but
it's your fault.
No.
Blaming you, but it's your fault.
I had a bad roll, so I want to play a drow this time.
So you went based on whatever rolls you got. Oh, okay.
I think that's reasonable.
Eldor El Contia. Jesus, that's a name.
I may need to boot up the Sims for this.
I would
wait, what?
Or Hero Forge. That or Hero Forge.
No. So I already checked Hero Forge, and it doesn't have. There's a specific hairstyle that I need.
Oh, of course. The woman has to have a. No, bite the tongue,
Listen,
Jez. Bite the tongue.
Listen, it is impaired. This hair is like a big part of my character,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I need it to be like not perfect, because I could just use a picture, but like then it's too obvious. Then it gives it away too quickly. So like, I might need to do the Sims when I'm doing that.
Actually, my name is actually from Lord of the Rings
Oh.
thing. Eldarion is actually the name of Aragorn's and Arwen's son.
That is too much work.
And Telecontara technically the name of Aragorn's royal house. And Telecontara is actually the Elvish name for Strider.
Oh.
Book Aragorn has a sense of humor.
So how do you say? I'm just going to end up calling you Eldy, just like a shortened flipping Levin's character.
By the way, yes, and Rogue, that's at least a specialties for the soldier background. If you want sort of like to sort of like choose what you might want to have as a specialty when you sort of like served as a soldier.
I mean, well, closest thing to me I would think is
If you like
cavalry, maybe. Why is that so loud? Can you relax?
If you sort of like want there's a lot of fun subclasses. I'm a big fan of the Rune Knight, for example.
I already know what subclass I'm going as, but I could pick Scout for now.
You can't you can't pick anything since you're level 1.
Well, no, but like the background of a Scout even. That might help. Speciality is kind of nuts. Standard bearer. Flag bearer. Okay, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So like it's meant to be like a battle standard, yeah. The flag.
We'll see how this goes.
I will go to the abilities of. Yeah, that's. I at least see the roles, so they're not like super. It goes to show to sort of like I've seen the roles of the previous as well, so I mean it's not super. It's not super unbalanced at least.
Oh yeah, if you need me to re-roll, because I just rolled mine while I was creating, just so I could have just so I didn't skip it. So if you want me to re-roll, I can.
Yeah, I mean, this seems fair enough at least.
Also, am I right in thinking the two wolves would still have been plaguing Dugan's Hole 2 years ago?
By this point, I mean, the Dugan's Hole wolves was semi-recent, as sort of like.
We'll have to do a bit more of a rework than any.
I know. I was just trying to replace the dragon with the wolves, basically. I might not even be able to do that.
Okay.
We could make
everything sort of like
God!
This happened. Sort of everything happens sort of like as the Oriole's curse started, essentially.
I thought she'd been in power for a while.
She's been in a power for a while, but she just semi-recently. Well, the curse has been had sort of like been active, give or take like 1 or 2 years by the point the adventure step begins their adventure.
So can I use the wolves?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I will then.
The wolves can be
Perfect.
But I mean,
all right.
Just sort of like for later, sort of like modules, I guess, is try not to use previous modules to make a story, I guess.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a nice touch.
It was going to be a nice little tie-in.
It is a nice touch. You sort of like realize that, well, this can't work, considering that.
Yeah.
And we might have to sort of like at some point in this module have to ask Robin to do a little cheeky role-playing thing.
Okay.
All right. What kind of role?
Because considering that your previous character actually served this villain of the first part of this campaign.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, the dude in the
Yes,
yeah.
and this is why I had sort of like I realized, well, it can't happen around the Shattered Dragons, considering that his death is discovered around the same time, and he's alive during this module.
All right.
So Dayron would still be active under his service in this module, for example.
Do you want the
I don't need your token.
Dayron's? No.
At least
Just
for now.
wondering.
At least for now.
You can tell me when if you need it sometime.
I mean, I will just when I sort of like want to reveal him, I will just write the name on that character.
All right.
Oh wait, D&D Beyond's actually trying to put tabletop maps in.
I mean,
It's apparently in beta.
I mean, tabletop maps they have their own VTT now, but I haven't sort of like gotten how to sort of like use that one, as I'm more used to Owlbear.
Yeah, that's probably the only problem that D&D Beyond's going to have, because like Owlbear and Tabletop Simulator and things like that have been around for so long. People know how to work them inside and out, and then this one just kind of rocks up.
It's like both Roll20 and Founder is also a thing. So I mean, and sort of like do another preparement of the module when I'm having it already prepared is kind of beats the point, I guess. Shit. A flail? Well, Rogue's new character have a flail as a weapon. Is one of the weapons she has.
That's gonna be too much work.
But I'm glad that you guys actually have a tank, because I was going to wonder, like, how the hell is you guys going to manage this one without both main tank and main healer?
Is that me? Am I the tank?
Yeah, you're the tank.
Yes.
As a fighter.
Great. I never played a fighter before, so it'll be. I've never played anything other than Rogue and Ranger. So I am quite excited.
That's why I went Paladin, because it was kind of like the safe option.
I'm just not a magic user. So I was like,
I mean, I will of course let you guys get used to a lot of the classes. If you guys want to use magic uses, to sort of like learn you as you go along. So I'm always willing to help. So don't worry about that.
So we've got a problem then if we don't have a healer.
I mean, not a dedicated one. I mean, of course, I will just have to give you guys a lot more like healing potions and stuff then.
need to make a token. Oh, do we have Owlbear open still, or is this just?
Owlbear is open, yeah. It's the
same. Okay. I just wanted to do my character
meet our new
token. Oh yeah, we looked at it last week, I think.
Yes.
This is the adventure map.
Have you seen the full size of the map, by the way, Rogue?
Yeah, it's huge.
But bear in mind, though, adventure party usually travels 25 miles a day, so 5 squares, give or take.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Do I want to use the? I like that.
And of course, you guys are allowed to change your equipment if you want to, of course, with the money or your characters would start with. If you guys want to have something else.
I mean, I'd buy a freaking crap ton of arrows. I'm going to need them. I've actually got a separate, few sheets of paper here just to be able to quickly tally how many arrows I've shot. So at the end of each fight, I'll only get half of how many I've fired back. It's a recoup, but still.
But considering that you get 40 arrows for a gold.
True.
Is it on?
Because it's 20 for half a gold. For arrows, at least.
Why have I got something called a sprig of mistletoe?
Because that's what your magic uses when they are. It's like your focus for your magic. It's what it's what the druids uses for their spellcasting focus, and since rangers are also using druidic magic, like nature magic, to amplify their magic. So you have a sprig of mistletoe to this is what I'm focusing and using to tap into some of the magic that requires particular.
It's like a wand, what helps catalyze it. Okay.
Yeah. And instead of having a component pouch full of whatever your thing requires, your mistletoe is what does it.
Hey Dan, am I okay to add 280 arrows to my inventory and get rid of 7 gold?
Yeah, it's your money.
What is happening? There we
go. This is why I told you about the gold. You can use whatever gold you have to buy whatever you need.
Oh, I'm not using. My character doesn't have the legacy version, just the normal. Okay, them ones. That's.
It's not. There aren't a real difference between the normal arrows and the legacy version of the arrows. It shouldn't be, at least.
How much cost a regular potion of healing?
50 gold.
Don't afford it yet.
No, you wouldn't. As considering that you guys just are starting as adventurers.
50 gold.
I mean, considering that you're level 1 adventurers, you guys would have lived a semi-normal life before now. It's just about now that you guys have decided, well, let's start
Oh my god, I want to rename it.
My sorcerer have a background in entertainment.
Yeah, so that's what he did in Neverwinter before deciding that he wanted to adventure.
Spent a few years singing and playing instrument with my aunt. So.
Oh, hang on.
We're going to
Mhm.
buy studded leather then also, and that leaves us with 5 gold left.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Soda, by the way.
Oh, fuck. I goofed. I done goofed.
Soda, I'm just going to tell you.
How do you get done goofed? I guess.
I renamed some. I was naming a file for my token, and I named it the wrong thing.
Oh no.
It's a
So I just need
strange
to go and rename it.
I mean, also, there's you might want to, instead of having maybe dagger, having the mastery be
How
under
in the
short
hell?
sword or a scimitar.
Just want to rename you. How do I?
Would I be able to just straight swap a short sword for another scimitar?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
you have two
if I
masters.
go...
One master is in longbow, which is fine, but changing the mastery from a dagger to either having a mastery in a scimitar or a short sword, because then you can both fire at your turn and run up to something and
Okay.
use the
Let's try that
weapon
again.
mastery of your melee weapon to. Because short
Wait.
swords or scimitars do more damage than a dagger would.
And you can still attack with both weapons twice because they're light.
All right,
Yeah,
got my
The only
token.
benefit of
Okay.
the dagger is that the second attack comes as a bonus action rather than as. No, is that right? No, it's part of your first action, whereas to attack with the other weapon would be a bonus action
I mean,
because of the
Alright, there we
nick.
go.
yeah, but considering that probably Death will probably do a shot of longbow first as an main action.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
so
only
weird
if
to
you
have
wanted.
disadvantage on stealth. That's just unnatural for me.
Is a regular skimitar eller scimitar is a common weapon, I see. Can my character use it?
I mean, your character, everyone can use a weapon, but then whether or not your main character is proficient in it is a different story. You're not, by the way, as a sorcerer. But everyone can use a scimitar. You just use like simple weapon. A scimitar, I think, goes under a martial weapon.
Just wondering.
So you wouldn't get proficient in it, but you could still use one, even if you don't get proficiency in it. But as a caster, you're not meant to use melee weapons at all, really.
I get 2 daggers and 1 spear, actually, with took my equipment. So
And a spear
I
is
guess that counts.
that is a simple weapon, and it does do the same amount of damage as it would, like more damage even than a freaking scimitar would if you would go melee.
Yeah.
The handy thing is, the scimitar's bonus, which is nick, is the exact same as a dagger.
Oh, I can do that then.
So
I think the only advantage of a dagger then is that you can throw it, but if you've got ranged anyway, then scimitar just outclasses it.
Yeah.
True.
Scimitars are nice.
I wish there was a way to make all the arrows compound into one instead of having 20, 240. It would just be so much nicer.
I mean, you can just go. I think. Hang on.
The maximum that can be is 200, sadly.
Yeah, 200 in one stack. Yeah, probably.
Or maybe it's because I don't have a quiver?
You would have a quiver.
Yeah, I do. Maybe I can just add them to that. Oh no, it has to be in equipment for it to be used.
You have to equip it as a thing.
Can I buy some water skins?
Yeah.
Ooh. That kind 002 gold coins.
Which means 2 silver per water skin. So if you buy 5, that's a gold for if you want to don't want to bother with the math and stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah, none of us can do summon food and create food and all that stuff, can we? Yeah.
I mean, yes, you can. Food can be brought forward, but no one can do water yet. Food is no problem for you guys.
Sorry, I just saw your stream and the disappointment on your face when your drink had finished. There's nothing worse than reaching for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever, and then the cups or the glass is empty, and it's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I just drank it up. I mean, it's I had some chai tea, and now I sort of poured my other a new cup of tea. Now it's a licorice tea.
Oh, that sounds quite nice, actually.
It's licorice and lemon balm.
Okay, that's a bit of an odd combination. Okay. Licorice lemon.
I tried to translate the Swedish name, and it gave me lemon balm. So, who knows if it's correct or not?
Lemon bomb. Would it not? It would probably be sour, right? So it'd be sour lemon. Well, licorice and sour lemon. Maybe. Trying to work out how the conversion would go in my head.
Is it one of you British?
Both.
Yes,
both
me and Cat British.
Both Cat and British.
Actually, I did actually choose Magic Initiate Druid, so I could choose Goodberry. Goodberry.
Goodberries! Oh, we'll crack into the last one for them. Until it was just automatically assumed that's what we were doing for rations every day. We just stopped rolling for it.
Well, I usually drink some tea. I have box of Yorkshire Gold here as well.
Oh, dude, put it in the bin and get some proper tea, will you?
What do you define as proper tea as an Englishman?
Well, Yorkshire tea is disgusting. The weird thing is, I'm actually not a tea drinker.
Oh, I like fruit teas. Like black tea and fruit teas are my favorite.
If I'm to have a cup of tea, it's normally Chinese green tea, either some Suyong or some Liang. Lovely stuff when it's brewed properly and not just left to sit in a cup for hours, which is pointless. Anyway,
I don't like green tea at all.
But if you're to actually have a proper cup of tea, you either want to get some PG tips or you want to get what's the adverts with the Play-Doh dudes? The cartoon guys with the
is it Tetley? No.
That's the one.
Yeah?
Tetley. A lot of people swear by Yorkshire tea, but to me, I mean, this could just be my sense of taste because, taste buds neglected and all that crap. But it's just got no taste to me at all.
Probably normal Yorkshire tea, but this is Yorkshire Gold. I don't know. I don't know if how good normal Yorkshire tea actually is. We don't get proper tea here in Sweden, I guess.
Which I'm actually kind of surprised at. Sweden's the direct middle of the trade hub, so you would expect.
We drink coffee
everything.
Here. We're coffee fiends.
Yeah. Oh, I love my coffee. I'll slap a bitch if I don't get a coffee. It's as simple as that. I was not nicknamed the caffeine whore while I was streaming for no reason. Just, Especially when you've got a thermos cup, like a heated mug that held 2.5 liters, which is half a gallon for the one yank in the call, but yeah, I like my coffee. It's good.
Boink. That's
What do you think of Earl Grey then?
I've never had Earl Grey. I cannot tell you anything about it. I've never had it.
Ooh,
That's
I've had
I don't like Earl
chamomile.
Grey.
that's like the adventure hook for your guys, by the way. That I just posted on D&D chat.
I just sat here talking my tea. Dan's like giving us the information. Meet me in Pandaren.
Yes.
You're in the city of Neverwinter. When your dwarf patron and friend Gundren Rockseeker hires you to escort a wagon to Phandelin, Gundren has gone ahead with a warrior, Sildar Hallwinter, to attend business in the tower and you follow with his supplies. You will be paid 10 gold each by the owner of Barthin's provisions in Phandelin when you deliver the wagon safely to that trading post. Okay, so we're going to get our first job, which is essentially what we did with 10 Towns. Our first job there was to help some dwarfs get their iron back that some goblins had stole.
Mhm.
And
So this is kind of like...
By the way, as you sort of like get their job of this, they're gonna talk about that they discovered something big down in Phandelin, around Phandelin, and they're talking about something called the Phandelver Pact. That sort of like was a thing a couple of like 500 years ago. This pact was a thing.
Huh.
Mm.
Well, straight off rip, that journey from Neverwinter to Phandelin, that's 3 days. I've just counted the tiles. That's bang on 3 days travel.
Thanks for
That's
noticing.
without any encounters.
So that thanks for notifying me. I'm changing now. But
Changing what, if you may ask?
the category
The
switch.
category in his stream. It keeps. It's twice it's done that now. It did that last week.
Well, this time it was my fault because I had forgot about it this time. But they're sort of like they're explaining about 500 years ago there was this clan of dwarfs and gnomes that made an agreement known as the Phandelver Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. So they also got in human spellcaster that allied themselves with dwarves and gnomes to sort of like bind the energy that into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, which could sort of like create magic items. Times were good and also like Phandelin and prosper, but disaster struck as sort of like bandits and stuff swept through the north and laid waste to all. So essentially, the Wave K sort of like collapsed and were forgotten about up until essentially now they sort of like they think they found it again, a sort of like path in to Wave Cave.
Mm.
So
Fascinating.
and so like they also like sent Gundren have sent his brothers ahead of the like party, so they are at the location or at Wave Echo Cave. So, but his like Gundren's brothers, what is called Fordren and Nondro Rockseeker, so they would be at Wave Echo Cave. So, but so sort of like say that, well, laddies, we'll discover more about this great discovery once we reach Phandelin and you deliver the supplies. You guys can help me with this mine as when we get ahead. But take your rest here in Neverwinter, and we will go ahead and deliver. Go to Phandelver and do our stuff ahead of you.
So is this the generic way of all four of us being pulled together to meet for our first job, and then we end up just being a party, so to speak?
Yeah,
because I mean,
everyone has their own sort of connection to Gunrun Rockseeker. Maybe for example, Maho and Hooters, you guys sort of in Neverwinter, Gundren sort of helped you get out of trouble with the law or something, or he helped
That works.
maybe Eldarian with some get his first job or something. So you guys have some connection that they have made a connection.
Yeah.
That's our backstory.
So, sounds reasonable.
I mean, sort of you guys have some kind of connection to this guy, and so and you have met his brothers before.
We're all just sat there at the inn drinking, and we become regulars. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. It's simple. I mean, it's a bit generic, but I mean, most of the best ones are. So sick.
I kind of choose that I played as an entertainer and kind of become a regular at parties for the brothers. Entertain the brothers.
This is what the city of Neverwinter would look like, by the way.
Ah, nice.
That's cool.
So this is where you guys start your adventure technically, but
is that dual entrances with double boarded and guarded areas, or are these private areas?
I think they might be just private areas or something. Who knows?
A lot to explore.
But
there's a lot to explore, yeah.
But the city, well, unless you guys specify you guys want to go there, the city of Neverwinter isn't really visited in the module in of itself.
Really? I'm actually quite surprised.
There's nothing in there in the module.
That's crazy. Yeah, Des, I think I fixed our backstory.
Hey!
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'd like to kind of reword some bits and make it a bit more cool, but I think it works now. Yeah, basically just swap the dragon out the two wolves.
But they would have prepped all the stuff that need to have transported to Phandelver, and show you all. Here's the cart and here's the horses, just to drag everything, and they want
wait.
the guys want to guys to escort.
I think I remembered something you asked me to fix, but I don't remember if I did fix it.
You did not fix it, and it's musical tool proficiency on your entertainment background. You need one.
Back to quick set.
Yeah, sure.
Come
And by the way, Rogue, we can begin to start at the hour earlier now if you want. We want to. Instead of
sure.
Instead of starting as we usually, but so an hour earlier than now is when we did now.
Yeah.
Again.
Whatever works for me. I don't work all day, so
Hooray!
whatever's best for you guys. Are we starting that next week then?
Yeah, next week. I was just
Okay,
making
perfect.
sure that everyone could hear the announcement for you guys first.
That works for me.
I wonder what subclasses. Well, I mean, everyone will. I know that what both Des and well, Des I know for sure. What kind of subclass will you go for, Cat, for rogue part?
Regrettably, although it's kind of the same as rogue, I think it just works with my warlock aspects. But I'm thinking of doing a celestial assassin.
Nice, nice.
So
I
having
wasn't a
the
celestial assassin. I was just.
I mean,
yeah,
I
well,
was an assassin.
because there's
I was
Probably
having
get
the
some of the
assassin.
same benefits.
I mean,
Yeah, I
there's
want the
a-
assassin aspect of the rogue, but I want the celest because I'm multi-classing. I'm going to have the celestial pack of the pact of the warlock. I'm going to try
Okay.
and sneak attack with spells instead.
Hell yeah.
because
Hmm.
you with your stats spread as it is now, though, you could go for arcane trickster if you want to.
I thought that there was, but I feel like rogues are generally quite weak on their own, and I feel like after level 3 they don't really get a huge amount apart from extra damage on their sneak attack. Whereas, and I'm kind of limited as to what I can do. Whereas adding in, and I want to learn more than one class at a time. So having the warlock kind of aspect mixed in with the rogue's abilities, I think it could be a pretty fun mix.
The other
So that's what I'm going for.
the other one is sort of like the soul blade or something.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. It seems like that's what everyone does. I want to try and be a bit different. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, some kind of like Hexblade Warlock or something like that.
Well, Hexblade
Um,
Warlock is the subclass for Warlock. Everyone likes Hexblade, but there is
yeah.
the subclass for Rogue that's called Soul Blade.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I don't plan on sticking with Rogue beyond level 3. I don't think. I'm just starting off as a Rogue, and then I'm planning on putting all the rest of my levels in Warlock. I'll see how as I play. I'll probably change my mind up. I don't know. I've not played either class before, so that's kind of my plan.
Hmm.
This is kind of like this is more like an introduction to the module.
Mhm.
Anyway, I mean, this is you're only meant to be a session 0. Are you guys introducing your guys' character and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll kind of pick it up as we go. I know I'm like a rogue, but I'm also trying to play into my race as well. Being an owl, I'd imagine they're quite intelligent. So, and they're generally on like the wise and good side of stories. But I do want to play a bit more of a morally grey character this time because Sheldon and Puck were both
Good.
too nice. Hmm.
You're
Want a
both
guy that's going to
nice.
stick his feathers in people's pockets and not give a fuck.
A rogue is meant to be just that. Like morally grey.
Oh, 100%,
Oh
yeah.
my god. Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist?
Yep. This is
What is he doing here?
This is the starter tavern I used for the Icewind Dale party, by the way, to sort of like get everyone to sort of like introduce their character. And I choose Armstrong to be a bartender for this.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember
why
him.
not?
Oh, he was there before. Oh, yeah, there we are. I've only just checked onto Albert.
Look at
Stand
all our
by.
old characters.
Same voice actor as All Might, by the way. For my
Yeah, I forget that sometimes. I really like Daeron's image unavailable. I know
Yeah.
it's been deleted, but it just makes me laugh.
Why is Daron's there? No.
He got deleted.
I see the others there for some reason. Where is the...
No one, no one else
Darian.
I'm sorry, but
no one sort of like have put it out. He also like changed to this so like so you guys can introduce your characters and stuff whenever. This is sort of like oh yeah, 4 to 6 characters, so that's good. The Lost Mine, of course, part of the adventure module is focused on the titular Lost Mine, aka the Waybaker Cave. While the chapters 5 to 8 is focused on the below part. Was on the So for example, you would define that like tale of ancient magic, malevolent godlet, and fanatics obsessed with transforming innocence into mind flayers faithful to Ilvash.
nah, not really nice, I think.
So like, wish you guys get more into learning more about that as you go along. But they're like kidnapping people.
Dinosaur.
And so like transforming can transform both the general party and of course and the most the NPCs, by the way, but it can begin to transform characters into like aberration stuff.
Got Twiggy.
Yeah. I don't know if we're actually looking at this page. I'm just gathering everyone together.
Your character's name is Hooters.
Yes.
I love that.
There sounds like changes that can happen as the story is going on, but it's of course up to you guys if you guys want transformations done to your characters.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Whatever happens in the story happens. Puck's got an eye patch, look.
Yep. Hooters.
Yeah, who is also not part of that table.
Oh.
Neither are Eldarian. These guys are their own party.
Yeah, fair enough.
Some
You cut out there, Robin. Unless it's me.
Nope, it isn't.
Okay. Out?
Hello.
hello. Should we describe our characters or something?
I mean, you guys can absolutely do that. You feel up to it. You can describe as much or as little about your characters as you choose.
Is it worth waiting for Des to come back if we're going to do this?
Yeah, we should wait for Des.
Be right back.
Okay, mate.
Okay.
Whilst we're at a bit of a... Also, did you want to read through the backstory and make sure you're happy with it?
Is the it? I mean,
I
it's
can
not.
paste it to you if that's easier.
I mean, it's as long as you guys having like a common backstory, and it doesn't. I mean, go into too much other modules, I guess, of Icewind Dale. Because
No, I just touched on the wolves, that was it.
yeah, and they might have just been there anyway. Or other wolves, they can just have been plaguing Jugal's Hole for a while anyway. I mean, our
Yeah.
wolves could have just been there and plaguing you guys when you was there.
Yeah, I didn't name the wolves. You don't know it's necessarily even the same two wolves, but yeah, it could be, could not be. So yeah, technically, I think it's pretty,
It's vague
pretty
enough.
tight. Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, now to sort of figure out if I want to sort of do some other characters. I mean, or if you guys want to sort of if your guys' characters die, you can just say that the characters from that backstories have found their way here to help. Instead, if you don't want to continue playing that character when it dies and you guys can't revive it, I guess that's an option.
True.
Yeah, true.
I have touched on my patron in my backstory as well. I know it's not relevant yet because I'm not a warlock, but I have done the foreshadowing.
And I need to guess.
What are you doing?
If you want, I can just send you that part of it.
Need to figure out what the creatures are celestials, since that is the pact you are after. Encounter. Let's see here. Let's just go into something here.
Are you looking for things that I could have had as a patron?
Yes.
I've chosen a saint, so let me know if I can have that or not.
I mean, you would, of course, go for a monster, probably some kind of celestial. Question is what? Oh, this is this looks like a angel of a sort. So let's do this then. Even is from another world. That's not the Faerun. I can still use it. Yes. Do this. The patron would probably just contact you as your character are sleeping and gaining this character level of this pact of level 3 warlock.
Well, the way I've done it, tell me if I can have this or not. I'll just summarize, but essentially, I wouldn't have known him to be a saint at the time, but essentially there's this man who's caught me doing a good deed, saving Maho from, the incident with the wolves. And ever since that day, Hooters finds some parchment, some folded parchment on his person, and the longer he reads it, if he looks at it for too long a time, a contract starts to form, and he keeps tossing it around. He keeps throwing it in a fire, and every day it keeps coming back. And I've written out the terms of the contract, and essentially because it's a celestial and it's not a demon, I've gone with this saint. There's no kind of it's quite an open contract. It's just basically 5 rules of you basically have to be a good person, and you can walk away from this if you want, because that's what I kind of imagine a saint would have. But there would be a consequence, and that paper just kind of keeps appearing on me until I agree to it. And as soon as I sign it, I then agree to the contract essentially. But if you want to, like, you can use your kind of character to appear as I sign or whatever, or if you want me to change it, I can do. But that's how I've kind of got around it. So
the fun thing with D&D characters, they can appear as both genders.
Okay.
As they choose.
yeah, I've picked a specific saint, but of course he can appear however you like.
I mean, I just found a monster that was female, so it's a good
That's fine.
special. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, it can be as if you guy want to sort of like, hey, this is Saint George or something. You can have it as Saint George or whatever. I think I heard that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
Huh.
Kat,
Yes.
only issue I've got with your thing is you spelled the character's name wrong. It's Maho, not Mahu. The U's supposed to be an E.
Oh fuck. Yep. My bad.
That's it. That's absolutely. Apart from that,
Is that your only criticism? Because I have just kind of scribbled that. It's so hard to focus whilst listening to the chat and stuff. But yeah,
It is. It is very hard to focus.
if you're good with that, that's cool. Again, you'll have to kind of. Well, it's kind of copy and pasteable for Maho, but you might want to make it a bit more focused towards him. But I've tried to split the events between the two characters as much as possible.
Yeah.
And this is, of course, where you guys meet again. Look at the old body.
Yeah.
As if you've got the dude from flipping. What's it called? Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it.
Yeah.
I guess it's something, some kind of timey-wimey time travel happened to us if this happens a few years before.
God.
This.
I know it's only been a week, but seeing the characters again is just.
This
Being back at level 1 is so humbling.
This tavern has been in the Armstrong family for generations.
That is definitely an Armstrong thing he'd say. God, look at that. Do you know what would make that complete? If you could find the token for Skull and the token for Soda's character. So it's like literally everyone that competed in that campaign. Oh, there's Slimy.
I don't have
Oh,
sodas.
and Timid, there's one missing. There she is. There's the good girl.
And everyone, then
I don't have sodas.
Cosmo!
Speaking of good girls, I literally went to stretch my leg, had a cheeky smoke, as I do, and it's about 8 o'clock, but normally what time Ma decides to jump into bed for work next day, blah, blah, blah. The dog knows this. She knows she's going to get a you-know-what and be happy. I can't even say the word because she'll bound up here asking for another. So I'm at the back door having a smoke. Ma goes, go and tell him then. Go tell him what you want. She literally came outside, looked at me, squared up, and barked at me because she wanted a you-know-what.
Oh my god.
Like, you little cow. Oh my god, and the sheep.
Oh, the sheep! I almost forgot about the sheep!
there's only some of them.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yes.
There's Denzel. There's some more sheep.
Squad!
There was
Sheldon and it.
we never got the fox because that's what the little imp.
Technically, because we are including dead characters here, so we've also got Wanda.
Yes.
Wanda! Rip Wanda.
Oh,
Huh.
poor Wandy. Same as Denzel. Out of
Yeah.
everything, I was proper good when them two left. I died.
Yeah.
I still remember when our bloody mascot here died for the first time. Everyone just went deadly silent. And for some strange reason, my brain just went, oh. And I was like, it was like, Sheldon, guess what? And Sheldon, we were all like still good. I'm like, familiar, and nothing happened. It was just like, he's a familiar. Blow your whistle. What? Jedi, I'm back. Oh, it was such a roller coaster of emotion. Same as when Puck
Died.
nearly got killed.
He did die,
He
yeah.
did
Oh,
die
yeah.
for a
Well, he
couple of
did die.
seconds.
Yeah, we had to bring him back. It was Jesus.
Yeah, that's the first party member kill I done on like one of my campaigns.
Yeah, I killed one of my party members in my last campaign. I felt
How
so
different
bad.
It would have
And
been.
Quinn
if
was
Puck died.
Quinn was like, "No worries, I got a backup character. I got them all fleshed out."
Say again, Cat?
Said how different it would have been if we didn't have Puck in it. It would have been really weird. Like,
It
Puck
would
had
have.
died.
It just like not even just for the abilities that he could do. It was just some of the like silly antics and rhymes he'd pull out when he was doing finger guns or like
I mean,
ah.
a bard can be played however you want as well. And the bard I have, like he's a sort of like I play him as a skald. He's a storyteller. So everything I do spell wise, he tells a story about the spell or the thing he's about to do every single time.
I'll be back. I gotta go grab a sweater. I'm freezing.
Absolutely.
Oh, so scrolling back over to the new table. Sorry, it's just sorry, go Wanda. It's just nostalgia. It's kind of been nostalgia if it happened that recently.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
it was a wild campaign. It went for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can always run it again at any point.
So basically, the entire campaign was literally in-game time-wise was literally just under a month.
Yeah, in-game time is like
which is it's wild. So my character, when he hits, I think it's level 3, I can take a subclass.
Yeah, everyone is level 3 now. It's usually before certain classes got there like straight away. For example, sorcerers used to get their subclass at level 1. Same with the cleric and warlock.
So when I hit level 3, there's going to be a new little friend. There we go. Yes,
Baby
the spelling
dragon.
is intentional.
Baby dragon. I mean,
Baby dragon.
I mean, you might as well took the freaking spelling from Yu-Gi-Oh if you wanted.
What would that one have been?
And well, they say it's Baby Dragon, but I love that character token. By the way, for Yu-Gi-Oh, Baby Dragon is such a fun card for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah. So there's a few little like ways that a character can become the Drake Warden subclass, which is what would give me little Baby Dragon here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be. Hello, look, we got a new mascot.
Oh, let me. Baby
Back over.
dragon.
Yeah. So at level 3, my character is going to be a Drake Warden Ranger.
Ooh.
And some of the little text that was on the side there for like how to integrate it into your character, this, that, and t'other, is you are given a gift from a dragon. And at first you just think it's a geode or like a very large geode. But eventually, and obviously this is going to be in my character's backpack, quote unquote, the entire time. But when I hit level 3, it eventually forms a bond and hatches. Now,
So is this part of your backstory then? You've got to include the dragon encounter in that.
Yeah.
somehow we can put it in. You know when we are smashed in the rubble?
Huh?
When you're dealing with the
It doesn't have to happen in the same event. Like, you could have had the dragon thing on you before that even happened.
Yeah, it could have predated it. So
where I've got like my warlock bit at the end, you just do something about your dragon bit instead.
And
So-
it's a good prior thing, by the way, is this as the new stat block of Tabaxia, same with Hootus, by the way, you could technically set your size to being a small character, and you can instantly.
Already have.
Which means that you can instantly start riding your dragon.
Whoop.
Because
like that. And
the
then
dragon is a medium at the start. So when normal characters had to wait until the dragon becomes like large sized later on, your character just can start flying on the dragon from the get go at level 3.
so
I can fly
two
already.
really cool things about Baby Dragon is one, as I get stronger, it does. So I do
that's
have
cool.
to make another token. Sadly, I can't make the third for when it gets into full adult stage because that would only happen when my character hits level 15. But the cut-off point in this one is 14.
Yeah.
So it's, but yeah, he's got some mad abilities. I do have to re-find the D&D page for a Baby Dragon because I did have it and I've closed it down for some stupid reason. But he is a familiar. He isn't bound to a whistle like Timmy was, so I do have to spend. If Baby Dragon dies, I have to spend a spell slot to then bring him back.
Or you
But-
can automatically summon it once per day automatically, or spend a spell slot.
Yes. If I've already done that and he falls in battle afterwards, I do, spell slot used, boom. Which is fine, because, I mean, I've got 2 spell slots, and unless I'm going to be using Perforating Shot or Hunter's Mark or Cure Wounds,
I mean,
I've got slight healing abilities, I suppose, but...
I mean, your Hunter's Mark, you can cast the Hunter's Mark twice for free, by the way. Twice that long.
Oh, yeah, thanks to,
Your
yes.
ability. So you can... so your spell slots are safe from that at least 2 times for the Hunter's Mark.
And one of my favorite abilities just for what it does, regardless, like, say I shoot an arrow at an enemy, it doesn't matter if that arrow hits or misses. If I then use Perforating Shot, the arrow I shoot expands in a 5 foot wide by 5 foot wide area and guarantees a hit. So it's like,
And that's the weapon thing, yeah.
so yeah, it's just bonkers because it's like I either get a free hit or I get a double hit, which is a bonus action as well, which is kind of sweet.
But it depends if you
Kind
want
of
to
amused.
just stay shooting or just go to use the dual wielding with your sort of like scimitar short sword thing, a combo should you want to. I mean, you can always sort of like do a combo of things.
I've just realised as well, Hunter's Mark and Perforating Shot both do force damage.
Yup. Well, not I don't think Hunter's Mark should do.
It does 1d6 force. Yeah, and the Perforating Shot just says force, it doesn't say...
Well, they changed that because it usually was the d6 of the weapon's type before.
Oh. Huh.
Not
Let's just look at your character. I don't know if this changes much. Also, I probably need you to weigh in on this for your opinion. But I think we will agree that the scimitar basically outclassed the dagger.
Yeah.
However, on your character, you've got thrown weapon fighting. So when you hit with a ranged attack roll using a weapon that has a thrown ability, you gain +2 to the damage roll. So I don't know if that makes a dagger outclass a scimitar. Well, it does when you're throwing it. But then, I suppose, no, don't ignore me. No, because then you just use your range attack, wouldn't you? I'm making sure that you haven't missed a ability that you have by chucking your daggers away.
It's a good shout, because if I fall back onto dual daggers, and say I've run out of arrows for whatever reason, because I mean I get 20 of them for like a gold at this point or something, it is a nice ability to just be able to like, yo, yeet, and just throw my weapons, because I can go and pick them up at the end of combat, as long as we're not whisked away or dragged somewhere before I can actually retrieve them, etc.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I could give you a dagger, in fairness, because I can hold a dagger and a short sword. I don't need both daggers. So I could just take a dagger out of my inventory and you could add one to yours if you want.
And I mean,
Well, I could-
with Maho here is actually have a longbow shoot, run forward, hit with a bonus action scimitar should he wish to.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought as well. But then when I saw the thrown weapon fighting, I was like, does that +2 bonus to the damage, especially at level 1, that seems like a huge amount of damage increase.
It's a dagger still. I mean, it's a plus. the dagger only does a D4, but it does do the +2 damage. So it's like a 1 D4 plus the modifier of a dagger, which is for him a +3. So it's gonna be 1d6 plus
5 with the thrown weapon, if it was thrown,
which
rather
is
than attacked
which
with.
essentially is going to be a minimum of 5,
Yeah, which
or like a maximum of 11, which is
similar to the longbow. Yeah, maybe it's just a redundant feature.
I mean, it's
Or a 4-pack point, granted. Because, I mean, I could easily just swap out my scimitars for daggers. Because, like I said, they've both got the same weapon thing, nick or whatever it's called, on them.
But it
So,
depends if you want to go melee or not, or throw them, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, am I going to
yeah.
keep a distance? Yeah, that's,
But keep it
that's
as
the
you've got
drawback,
it.
right?
I'll just remember that if you ever do have a weapon that you want to throw, that you have that +2, because that could be the difference between killing something and not.
True. I mean, I can always put 2 daggers in my bag as a safety feature. Sorry, Robin, I didn't mean to talk over the top of you there.
I do have a question.
Yes.
It's not a game question, but on Discord I have a friend request from Carol A.
Okay.
But he just wondering, have any of you got one, or I'm the only one here?
Nope.
I haven't got any. But then again, my Discord settings are all set to private because I'm sick of weirdos trying to find me.
And there's only, give or take, if you don't recognize it, it's probably a bot or scammer, so you have to ignore it.
Oh, sorry. Speaking of weirdos and trying to get friend requests, I literally received a can of elephant shit in the post.
What?
Yeah. You heard me. A literal can, sealed can of elephant shit.
Wow.
Really?
I don't know who it's from. I don't know how this person's got my address. But yes, it's been over a year since I last streamed, just to throw that out there too. And I only streamed for 5 years, and well, I'm not going to say I was a big streamer, I was tiny, like literally. But yeah, getting a random kind of literal elephant crap, very
weird,
odd. And I can even send you the link to the post. It's literally called sendshit.com. They do everything. Camels, pigs, wolves, sheep, horses, you name it. You can pick the animal and they will can their poo and just send it to someone.
Wow.
What a business.
Fucking hell.
Couldn't believe it. And I mean, it's not just your standard, like, kind of baked bean size. You know, it's like a literal, what you call it, like a catering size tin. It's like, okay. Anywho. The random stuff that happens.
Didn't we have some kind of similar prank sending thing here in Sweden then?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, so it's not just a one company type thing. There's oh, that would make sense, I suppose. It's a wide
Didn't
world.
someone do it with like garden gnomes? I've seen people like prank, like put garden gnomes in people's houses and inside their cars and stuff. But yeah, not animal shit. That's a new one.
It's wild. Oh dear. We could send some to Rogue. She might grow.
I mean,
I think one of my.
Oh, sorry. What? What did you say?
Should we send her a Mormon or something?
Oh Jesus! No, Rogue. I was just saying to the guys there. I was literally sent a can of elephant shit today. All right.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, so I was saying to the guys here, we should send you some because you might start growing. It took her a second, she finally get it. Hey!
Oh my god.
Cause the road's short.
Yay!
That's for you. You don't know how short I am in real life. I could be taller than all of you. You don't know.
You are not taller than me. You've even admitted such.
Cat knows I'm not very tall either.
I mean, Rogue is probably 5'4" something.
Yep, I'm about 5'3", 5'4". I am not tall.
How much is that in centimeters?
No idea.
Like
1 second.
160, something like that?
Let's see, 5 feet
Because 550
to centimeters.
I know 5 feet
like-
is 550 centimeters. 550.
Yeah, it's like 153 centimeters.
If it's
164.
if it's just 5 feet without the 5'3", 5'4", is 5'4", then I think it might be 160.
Yeah, 162.
Yeah.
I am 6'4",
Centimeters.
so I'm literally a full foot bigger. But
Yeah.
if my spine was straightened and to be as as it should have been, I would be 6'8".
Man. Holy
Yeah.
cow.
No thanks. I'll take the screwed back and not smashing my head off every door frame possible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm 6'1", so I'm happy with that.
I'm 6 feet, 53, 64 inch something. Oh.
Like you're about either 6 foot or 6'1", about my height. So yeah, 6'ish", 6'1"ish".
Hey, Kat, how tall are you?
People.
I'm about 5'10".
It's about average, yeah.
It is literally average, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boyfriend's 5'10" as well.
I mean,
It's average.
I mean, considering Sweden is a land of giants, essentially.
Yes,
True.
Sweden and
Oh,
Norway.
y'all tall people.
And the only people that are taller than us, by the way, is the Netherlands, of all people.
Yes, they've got some
Oh,
goddamn giants.
But they're
Both of my
they're bald, essentially. So that's the trade-off. They get bald instead.
Yeah, my
I mean,
my
over
friend's
where?
husband is he's Finnish, and he's like 6'2", 6'3", I think.
both of my brothers is over 6 foot something, over 190 something.
Which is 6'2"-ish, I think, something. However, I don't know. I have no clue, man. But it's fun. We tall lads.
Tall
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But at least there's one place in the world that Roger can feel tall if she travels to China.
Oh, true.
Or the Shire.
Yeah, the Shire.
Okay, yeah.
At
To be
least,
fair, she could probably fit in the little
Why am I catching strays? What's happening?
You're catching strays. You're catching entire magazines at this point.
I mean, at least this campaign is not like I went there where freaking Dugan's Hole that had like Sweet Home Alabama, where the official freaking tagline of both Alabama and Dugan's Hole was essentially the big sign coming in to the place is if you can't keep it in the family, no. If you can't keep it in the patents, keep it in the family. There is the tagline.
No.
Oh dear. Wow.
Oh, this is what I get for being American. Oh.
Wow.
It's just worse because my family is from Alabama too.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Yeah, my mom's side is from Alabama and my dad is from Georgia. Oh god.
Two of the worst states in the entirety of the US for exactly that reason. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I must admit that I was kind of surprised that the vast majority of people in the States live at the coasts.
I mean,
Or in Texas.
Yeah, my boyfriend's from Texas. I've got a couple friends in Texas. There are so many people in Texas.
It's weird that the hottest places on Earth is in America, though. In California, it's called Death Valley.
Yep.
But the weird thing about Texas is, right, is it's huge, but only, I think it's less than 40% of the county, like the state itself, is inhabited. So there's 60% still that could be lived in that no
Yeah.
one's touched, and everyone's from there. It's wild.
Actually, if I remember Wikipedia right, a lot of states have less than 10 million people in it. If I remember.
There's only like big cities like New York that has like the entirety of a freaking Sweden, which is at 10 million.
See, I couldn't live in a place like that. Like, because think of it this way:
Well,
everyone in Manhattan and New York lives on top of each other. Now, the baby version of that is London, and you can't walk down the streets in London without literally banging elbows off someone. And I hated that. So going to that kind of space, ugh.
listen to this. As of like early this year, the population of Texas is about 31.7 million people.
Jesus.
Texas. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, only like recently, this where me and Robin live, it has city privilege, but it's like only recently did the population of the entire like city, including the like suburbs that belongs to the city, population reached 60,000 only recently.
Oh my god!
So I've just typed in here how many
60,000.
people live in Britain as a whole. Is 69.9 million, which is first off nice. Secondly, that means Texas by itself, with 40% population, like because 60% isn't lived in, is over half the size of the UK's population in general. That is wild. That's one state. That's bonkers.
That's
Crazy.
Wild. That's wild. And some multiple states, like
Jesus.
50 states, by the way. Yeah.
California is kind of 49,355,000. Almost 40 million in California. Then Texas were 31, almost 42. New York 20 million. Then 13 million in Pennsylvania.
So just putting things into like actual perspective like that it's bonkers.
Every state should be its own country.
Yeah.
Big enough.
Well, a few of them have been fighting and trying for that.
United States has 50
States.
States.
Yeah,
but
50 states.
only
Each
only
yeah.
only the first 9 or 10 of them, only 9 and 10 have population of more than 10 million. Several others have less than that.
Yeah, Alaska being one of them, straight off rip, because, I mean, didn't they used to pay people to live in Alaska?
Probably, yeah.
I heard. Didn't the Simpsons movie kind of parodied that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I think they were trying to, like, colonize it properly, but it's that goddamn cold.
Yeah.
And I think the only people that were applying for the grant or whatever it was called at the time were like criminals trying to get away with things.
Alaska still has more people than Vermont and Wyoming.
Yep, but Alaska's
Really?
also got twice as many moose, reindeer, and rabbits than any government place on Earth, which is bonkers.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
This District of Columbia, that's Washington D.C., right?
I think so. I think the DC is in the District of
yeah.
Columbia. If memory serves.
Correct. Yeah.
Damn. So I'm looking at the characters. I'm still on there. We're just chatting random stuff about
I
the
guess
countries,
not really thinking about, but the United States has several other areas that technically are simply territories, not states.
Anyway, back to D&D.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
I love that. It's just like it's like when your brother tries to elbow you in the ribs. Anyway,
You have things to do, not discuss random crap.
but it's fine. Okay,
Technically,
so,
D&D is somewhat random crap.
I mean, he's got a point.
No, true.
You have things to
It's
do.
fun random crap, but still.
It's still true nonetheless. So, I forget what the last thing we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about skills and stuff. So, is there any beneficial way, apart from me doing the daggers, scimitars things, I can just get some more daggers and swap through them, give it a chance, whatever.
And should you
Make
want
it-
to go, should you want to go melee, it's either scimitar or short sword. That's sort of
See, I would probably stay scimitar, like having it. If I pick up some daggers that we find through exploring and stuff, I'll probably just chuck them in the backpack. But I think being able to, at a last resort, be able to like rely on the scimitars as a last resort, so to speak, would be good. The daggers, again, that +2, especially at low levels, is huge.
Yeah, it's huge at low levels.
However, I do think it's still outclassed by the scimitars, and one thing that you and Rogue both have is Savage Attacker. So once per turn, which is great, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage twice and use either roll. So that's fucking amazing. So if you're going for the highest damage output anyway, then that just helps you, and that's every turn. That's not even like a short rest. That's amazing. That's a great ability to have for a melee attack.
Oh, I've also got,
or even ranged.
on my great sword, I've got graze. So if my attack roll with a great sword misses a creature, I can deal damage to it equal to the ability modifier used to make attacks. So even if I miss, I still can do 6 damage.
Yes, you're guaranteed a fair bit of damage every round, no matter what.
Yeah, and obviously, that will increase with levels, but yeah, I'm guaranteed damage even if I miss.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like your ability modifier, which of course includes the proficiency bonus and the ability modifier for the weapon in of itself, which is of course strength for you.
Yeah.
So
like
question.
+4. Yeah.
On my the little bonus thing on my weapons, like for the scimitars, the daggers, it's all the same nick, or even for a hammer, which would be push, etc. How do I actually activate that bit of the?
You do when you're using the weapon
Because it's
attacking.
when you make the extra attack of the light property, you make it as part of the action instead of an actual bonus action. So what would that actually do?
So, like, for example, when you're activating, like for a scimitar,
Yeah.
you have to have access to the extra attack. Well, or
You have to be proficient in said weapon.
Or attack, but but you have to make it with one of these things. So essentially, if you attack with a scimitar and hit, you can then use scimitar B to hit with the same attack roll and make 2 damage roll, because it's part of the same attack, instead of using it's a 1-2 tap as part of the same attack instead of using it as a bonus action. Both.
Yeah, so you keep your bonus action basically by using Nick.
To something else instead.
Whereas if you used like a short sword or something instead, you wouldn't. No, would it? Yeah, you wouldn't have the Nick ability, but you could still do a second attack, but that would have to require your bonus action.
I got you. Oh, well, that saves me asking the second question, because I was going to say, would I to be able to attack with both, don't I need to be able to use that ability that Rogue's character had where she could attack with both of them at once? But if I've got
No.
Nick, it basically just counters that out. So
You can
Okay.
attack with, because that's the thing, like, you may not have a decent bonus action to do anyway. So Nick may not actually help you. Like, if you've got a good bonus action, then use Nick to save your bonus action. But if you don't, and your other weapon does a bit more damage anyway, or has a better, like, what's your other one? Is it the sword you say?
Yeah, it's a scimitar is a good option to use with Nick because that way Des can still set up Hunter's Mark or use perforating shot.
Perforating shot, yeah.
As a combo.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean, if you had like a scimitar and a short sword, you could then choose between whether you wanted to use Nick or not. Because then,
and the
if you
short sword,
wanted to,
short sword have a vex, by the way, so you have to sort
Yeah.
of later on choose mastery of short sword when you get access to more weapon mastery, which you might get. I don't know as a range. I think you might get one more.
So what does Vex do?
Vex makes. I think Vex make is so.
doesn't it push them? Is it- was
not
that-
sure what Vex does now, but
Or is it advantage?
yeah, next attack. I think. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be real handy later on. If I have a scimitar and a short sword and I'm proficient in both, and just. So I'm guessing you can't use the scimitar's Nick to then attack with the short sword to then use Vex, because that will be kind of broken, right?
No. Yes, no, you can. If you're proficient in both.
You have
Oh.
if you had chosen master for a Vex weapon like short sword and that one, you can.
Oh god, that is broken. Okay, cool. I'll have to keep that in mind.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
then
it might
again,
be worth
obviously I
it.
wouldn't be abusing it because I would just be using it if I have to fall back because my first and foremost proficiency is the bow.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You can't have proficiency in 3 different types. So Yeah.
Well, not yet, at least.
You have to choose the other one later. So let's see
Yeah.
if we can do weapon properties. The Vex would if you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on next attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn. So you can.
Say that again, sorry?
If you hit a
Disadvantage.
creature, you can get advantage till the end of your next turn.
Oh, cool.
So you might get one more weapon mastery.
But that wouldn't really be helpful with the Nick. Because in
I mean,
order to
what if
get
I
the
used the
benefit,
scimitar first, used the Nick, then used the long sword and used Vex?
because you
'cause then
get that
I'm
till your next. Is it to the start or the end of your next turn? Also.
End of my next turn,
and-
which means
Oh, okay,
I'd
right. In that case, yeah,
automatically
it's
have
fine then.
advantage. Plus, I'd be
Yeah.
attacking twice. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is fairly OP.
And the
Yeah, because
longbow,
you always have advantage.
longbow, of course, make your enemies slow. So essentially, the creature have 10 feet less movement for that turn.
So it's literally perfectly setting them up for getting pulled apart, essentially. So it's like, yeah, I might only have the advantage, but I've slowed them, done a bit more damage, and then obviously Hooters can get in there, stab, 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 stab. Forgetting.
But of course, weapons only add the weapon master feature if your class says it does. If your thing
True.
says that you have access to that. So not all classes have access to weapon mastery from the get-go. Only like rangers and like the martial classes do have. I'm not sure if like a rogue like Hooters have weapon mastery.
I don't think so.
But
I-
you can pick it up probably as a feature.
It did ask me to pick 2 weapons to be proficient in.
Yeah, it always does that, I think.
Yeah, I don't have like a weapon mastery. No, I have very specific weapons that I'm allowed to use.
But you can now essentially sort of like introduce your characters, I guess.
Okay.
And that's what we waited for this for. So like everyone could start
True.
introducing their characters. And you can of course introduce as much or as little as you guys want to.
Who wants to go first?
You can, Des.
So, hello, I'm Maho. So I love being able to say that stupidly.
God.
I'm still writing as well, so bear with me. Me and Hooters here, who's probably going to go following me after introductions. We are from 10 Towns, dealing with, well, anything and everything over the hill, just trying to scrape by. You know, light fingers here, the odd coin missing there, just anything to make ends meet. We used to be part of a guild until fortune stopped favouring us, essentially. Don't touch my bag. It's heavy. It's mine. Do not touch. And I like shooting things. It's fun. Shut up. I don't know what else to add to that, honestly.
So I'll introduce you to this thing. I won't go bore you guys with our whole backstory, but it feels weird to speak as Hooters because I'd have to be really serious and miserable.
Yeah, I can't. I've never been able to get into that whole character's mindset thing. It's
but the more you like train you guys doing such a thing, the easier it gets.
I could do, but then you won't learn much about him.
Yeah, because he's very solemn, quiet, keeps himself reserved.
Hooters is, but he's come from since the incident that has caused himself and Maho to kind of venture south away from Icewind Dale. He's kind of developed like a philosophy of kind of competence over morality. He's kind of witnessed kind of like the flaws in kind of like other heroes and fake people. And yeah, he's an intelligent and quiet kind of classic owl-like kind of, you know, person. He values information as if other people would value weapons. He believes in like the synergy between like light and shadow, hence why he's going to kind of touch into the more kind of like celestial powers later on. Although right now he's more of an assassin, there isn't like a kind of dark and brooding kind of thing to him. Although he is quite serious, he's like a yin and yang kind of character. But yeah, he uses both light and shadows as a weapon, and to hide in. Prefers to scout up close and retrieve information. And he has the kind of philosophy that the world is like a harsh place. Knowledge prevents tragedy, and information can save lives. He has a naturally high level of distrust for like strangers and other kind of powerful figures. He has like this compulsive kind of feel that he needs to be useful and have value all the time. And I think that will be the driving factor to him ultimately accepting his contract and becoming a warlock later on. It'd be like a thirst for power. Already as well, looking at the other characters, there is like a bit of a power difference between Hooters and the others. He is definitely lacking. He has like one good thing he can do, but you guys will definitely be kind of out damaging him, and I think that'll kind of bother him. So I think he'll take this kind of like pesky contract that's been plaguing him to gain extra power. He overworks, struggles to ask for help, and he has a soft spot for those who are struggling, especially children. But yeah, generally a quiet, serious character. Oh, and he's definitely going to be pickpocketing people a lot. He doesn't give a fuck.
I will add one thing. As me putting our characters together, because obviously he gets in close, I keep him covered with a bow. That's the whole thing, right? And the whole, funny bird and cat being friends. The amount of times he said, I'm going to be lifting things out of pockets, or different variations of that word in excitement as we were picking things, it's uncanny. You could have a drinking game to it and be hammered.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
I think it's like kind of like from ever since Sheldon failed that first cookie, there's been like this thing inside me that's like, no, I need to get my fucking revenge here. I need to empty the pockets of every person I find. So,
Timmins, does this mean it's Salaroff to blame because Salaroff nicked your cookie out of your pocket? Shoot.
Oh, no.
Timmins, no, because that means it's his own fault because he tried stealing them from his wife, who at the time we didn't realise. He got caught. And then ever since he took animals, he took cookies, he took sweets. If it wasn't stapled down, it was basically his. To be fair, none of us stopped him. Well, Dan tried, but
yeah.
I mean, just scroll the screen to the other side and you can see the menagerie of failed attempts that was. So, oh dear.
He really wanted his animal harem.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean we've got two bags of tricks.
It doesn't sound right when you put that word. I know he doesn't mean haram, that way, but like it just doesn't feel right. It feels. I need a shower.
A lot of bestiality going on over there.
Come on, we were just talking about Alabama before. We don't need this one as well, dude.
At least.
So who's next?
I can do a little bit. Holding his flute in his hands and looking at it. Kind of regular grey skin, drow, white hair, tattoos on his face, and a scar on his right. Skin in the face. That's a story in my thing in my backstory. Stuff mostly entertainer, but kind of know a bit of magic as a sorcerer.
Okay.
What kind of entertainer?
So play instruments, small parlor tricks with magic. Get by as it. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
We don't know what kind of sorcerer is yet, since they changed the level. They get subclasses. Everyone gets subclasses at level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sorcerers include. They can't specify. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with Warlock. Everything is level 3. So like sorcerers don't know what kind of power they have until level 3 now. Same with Warlock, that they don't know what patron they have until level 3 now. They used to be level 1.
See, to me, that seems a bit weird because surely, I mean, obviously D&D rules will be what D&D rules, but like to level up to get to level 3, surely you'd need to know what magic you do know and are more proficient in to be able to help destroy things, gain the experience to then level up.
I mean,
that's a weird,
it's
odd system.
Like, until like
a test run.
It's probably one of those that until you are proficient in as you start to get to level 3, then you sort of like, oh, these are the powers I have. Like I guess.
It's like being able to look back from level 3 to like level 1 and be like, oh, I was more proficient with my fire bell than my ice shard or etc. That makes sense, I guess.
A test run or something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sort of like, and this has a crap ton of subclasses that are fun. I mean, it's just well, now the Storm Sorcerer is better, but my favorite combo for Storm Sorcerer is of course with Tiefling, because thanks to Infernal Constitution, they get a crap ton of resistances, and because Storm Sorcerer on the get-go get thunder and lightning resistance, and thanks to Infernal Constitution and Tiefling get fire resistance, and thanks to Infernal Constitution they also gain cold and poison resistance. So there's a lot of like resistance that you get thanks to that. But
That's kind of nuts.
so that's why Tiefling is the best like for storm sorcery specifically.
Mm.
I guess it's Cloud's turn.
We
You picked
actually
up
have
on it.
Cloud.
Well, I mean, it's not so very subtle, is
I
it?
didn't know if you guys knew anything about Final Fantasy. That is exactly who my character is. Just his name is Shade.
So
So
you've
you're
gone
actually
for the
using
dreams.
Cloud's token. Is that what you're actually using for this campaign?
So that's why the hair was.
I
That
am
was why the
playing.
hair. Okay.
I am playing Cloud Strife. Basically, I just changed his name.
I like how you went for Shade because I don't know if you know this, but in the dream sequence, that's what he's referred to as a shade.
I also kind of did it because it was like if you it's a synonym a bit of cloud. You know, like you cloud an area. You know, you shade.
True.
So I kind of did. Yeah. So his name is Shade Rixa.
Has he got a freaking 12-foot giant great hammer, great sword even?
Great sword. That's why I did great sword. That's my weapon is a great sword, and that's my proficiency is because it's a buster sword. So
Plus the blade
he's
wasn't
very.
even originally his.
No, it wasn't, and I know that, but that's part of his backstory.
Gotcha.
But,
He's just trying to find its original owner.
No, his original owner is no longer technically.
It's a bit of both.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. True-wise,
Yeah.
story-wise, anyway. It's
Yeah.
a bit of both. But
So
Yeah.
is he best friends with Alucard then? Considering the size of the swords.
Hell yeah. I hadn't even considered Alucard. He had a big sword too. But yeah, he's pretty stoic. He doesn't really show his emotions very well. He's quiet. But he's very good at his fighting style and very good at kind of what he does.
just don't leave him in a room alone or he'll fall into the ley vein of magic and Mithra.
I know he'll start having friggin' flashbacks over here.
Yeah. I was a man. You don't know.
No, you haven't seen the things I've seen. He doesn't trust. He doesn't trust very easily. And his greatsword is his most treasured possession.
And this is of course the tavern where Gundren would have left you guys in to sort of like, or the inn sort of like, hey, eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want. It's on us before the day before your big job.
Right, I do have to go. I have an appointment I need to get to.
But this is why I sort of like wanted to do the character's introduction and rolling and the story before you get because of it.
Time shift.
Yeah,
Yep, we'll do it an hour earlier next week. Okay, well, I will see you guys next week.
See you next
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Oh, it just hit me there. So her character's basically Cloud, which is wild in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't trust, which basically Cloud, but yet is going to defend and stand on the front line to keep us three strangers safe.
Because he would have taken this job to sort of like escort this and took the job at least to earn money. And you guys are also accepted the job, so like you're probably one of those that he's gonna do the job even if he maybe doesn't trust you guys.
So essentially, we're a ragtag of people who were just sat in a bar, all got hired because this guy needs stuff moved, and we were free and available.
Yeah,
it's not a bad way to form a group.
And essentially, each of you will get 10 gold upon delivering this cart of goods into Phandelver.
I guess that we should begin that next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
This
that's
is
session 1. Yeah.
yeah. This
Today's
is
just like the, what's it called, introduction?
yeah, character introduction,
Yeah.
and if people still needed to roll characters and make characters and all that sort of like nitpicky stuff and like do introductions and stuff.
There's a
All right.
little bit of nitpicky stuff I still want to look at, and I know
Yeah,
Robin,
absolutely.
you need to change something on this regard because Robin's EXP is set to milestone, I think,
It's
or
meant
EXP.
to. It's meant to.
No, here's a set to EXP then, because it shows underneath his character he's got the level 1, level 2. So I just wanted to go through like the first menu and make sure I've got all the buttons ticked correctly.
Let me go to you then, and because yeah, everything is meant is as meant to be.
Okay, in that case, you might just want to change Eldarian's XP just so that bar isn't there. Because he's definitely got it on EXP rather than milestone.
Because the milestone is the way to be.
I wasn't sure with things like item, like currency weight and other little random things on there. Encumbrance and stuff like that, if what we tick for that.
I mean, it doesn't matter for this campaign. It's only like for like Tomb of Annihilation it matters.
Okay.
Yeah, where every little dot in O matters. It's unforgiving, that campaign. Even veterans hate it for that very reason.
It's very hard campaign to both run and play. By the way,
Well, yeah, because the DM's going to have like 20 different bits of paper open in front of his face just in case the party want to go left instead of right. Oh, that's instant death. Wait, what? Yep. Bye, you're dead. Literally that campaign in a nutshell.
There's a lot of instant death things in that campaign.
Yeah. Pitfall traps, instant death, smoke, lightning bolts. Even though you're in a cave that's 400 feet underground, it's wild.
We have that campaign prepared in the other group.
Yeah, we still have that campaign prepared for this group. Should you guys want to play that campaign as well?
Or Tomb of Annihilation
Yeah.
for a bunch of beginners. You are.
I mean,
wow.
By the end of this campaign, we aren't beginners anymore. I mean, by the now after Icewind Dale, we aren't beginners anymore.
I mean, technically, you're a beginner until you've done. You're not a beginner unless you've done something 3 or 4 times. So.
I mean,
I guess. We've got the basics down, I suppose.
You did a full campaign, so you're doing the stuff more than 2 or 3 times. So you did 32 sessions of our D&D campaign. So
another way of looking at it is we have got 8 months of experience. If you did that 4 times, that'd be like nearly 3 years. So
true. I mean, I would be down to do Tomb of Annihilation, but there'd have to be like a lot of leniency because there is going to be mistakes that we make, and absolutely. I'm not going to be wanting to make like 16, 17, 18 characters. So notice I didn't say 1, 2, or 3. I made sure I was in advance on that one. But I'd be down for it. It'd be good fun.
Characters died in that campaign, but I'm not going to like be overtly mean. I mean, I never want to like go for the players. I mean, I felt total crap killing Puck, but
I mean, think of it as a Tomb of Annihilation light mode.
Yeah,
how about
that? I'm not gonna run it as the like.
Intended, strict to the rules.
Because,
this. Yeah.
Considering how like it's per the module is a time restraint. By the way.
That's wild.
Oh no.
Which is essentially you have X amount of days to, or you're sort of like Patreon that hires you is gonna be dead, like perma dead, until you manage to like undo this thing.
I already have a unassigned extra character on that campaign.
This is like that campaign, like Tomb of Annihilation, is like very much one of those that, yeah, they're like plans that can insta kill you.
Wild.
There's a lot of like, if this thing reduces the characters to 0, they die. Like, okay, no save, no nothing.
Well, we learned that the hard way with Puck's character. It was weird as well because I remember that one as well.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, Puck here, limp, noodle armed. It's here, hold this bit of paper, and then it was like, wait, what, Dan? What did you say? Oh,
yeah,
he's
like it's
he's dead. Oh, okay.
and every attack of that bomb powder ghoul was like it draws like a D4 up from the strength score, and if it goes to 0, the character dies.
Wild.
Some monsters have those instant kill, like the Peritons for that matter also had one of those instant kill buttons, like you rip your heart out. I think it was.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, because they nearly got me, and they messed up.
As well.
Yeah, because I remember that one because he was so peeved off that his gown had been slit open. Of all things, not the fact that he's nearly had his heart ripped out. No. You messed up with my clothes.
I mean, a lot of these like locations in the player map of Phandelver and Below, well, it doesn't appear. Like Thunder Tree, for example, like a lot of these things, only like Mount Hot now appears of these things, or like the Mirror Dead Men. I think like very few things. The Mirror of Dead Men is where I will put all your player characters that dies, by the way.
Oh,
We see next. We see. We hear each other next week, I guess.
Yeah, we do. At 7 by that instead of 8.
Have a good day, everybody.
You
See you,
too,
mate.
bud.
There's a lot of things in this campaign that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna quickly end the stream. Thanks for watching this session 0, guys. See you guys on Thursday. Well, we'll probably D&D prepping actually on Dungeon of the Man Mage or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, see you guys then. Bye.